Welcome to part 1 of module 5. And in this section, we're going to look at taking out and replacing those unproductive habits and putting in newer, better, and more productive ones to enhance the quality of your life. When you have a goal and you feel super passionate about it, it's easy to become fixated on that goal to the point you get a tunnel vision and you are blinded to everything else around you and can only see that one path. Then, when obstacles come up, it can be difficult to see a way to either overcome them or see a way around them. And that's exactly what we're going to look at conquering in this section. And we're going to do that through the power of inversion thinking, a tool so powerful it has helped people like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger change industries and build empires. The reason I'm teaching you this is because I want you to take this tool into your life to get exactly what you want. Because if you're the type of person I think you are, the fact that you're doing this course alone tells me that, then I know you have greatness in you. And it's important to start accessing it and reaching your potential. The challenge here is because you're so driven, you're always looking at doing more. And sometimes doing more is not the answer. Sometimes it's more important to look at what you can do less of, what you can remove from your life that will make the difference. This will give you more energy. This will get rid of things that are stealing from your time, from your effort, from everything else in your life. Instead of trying to figure out and run and sprint through the maze, we're going to take a bulldozer and crash right through the barriers and get everything out of your way. So what is inversion thinking? Well, it's a change of perspective where instead of focusing on what you want, because this is a path that I'm sure you know so well by now, as Martin Luther King would say, you've got a dream and you know what that dream looks like and you traveled that distance so much. It's now time to look at what you don't want and to get clear on what you don't want. So it's taking, I want to get fit, healthy and strong, and replacing it with, how can I become fat and miserable? And here we would list out all of the habits it would take to become fat and miserable. For example, sitting on the sofa binge watching Netflix, complaining constantly and never doing anything about it. All of these things, you start building up this massive list of what it would take to give you what you don't want. This completely changes the view of what it is and what the landscape around you will look like. Then you can start asking yourself and seeing what habits, if eliminated, would significantly improve the quality of my life. And once you've built that list, for example, you start keeping a tally, and that will help you narrow down your focus on what habits of things that you don't want keep reappearing. So if you're looking at your list and you're saying, wow, okay, I've spent every night this week watching Netflix for 3 hours instead of doing a 30-minute walk, could that be one of the biggest stealers? Could be the biggest vampire energy things sucking from your life and from your future success. So your task right now, is a very quick module, is to set a timer for 10 minutes. We're not going to overcomplicate this. And I want you to write on the top of that page very clearly, how am I going to get X? And X is the exact opposite of what you want. And then for the next 10 days, I want you to keep a tally of these habits. Do any of them come up? It's really important. And then keep score. See if they come up. Once you've done that, look at those habits and then write the complete opposite of them on a separate part of the page. Now you know exactly what you have to do to get what you don't want. You'll know the reverse of it to get exactly what you do want. We'll continue this more in part 2 of module 5.